Okay, so this is the market recap for the 8th of October 2019. The SPY now is down over 1%. It had rallied back after its lows this morning. It had rallied back as Fed Chairman Powell was talking about expanding the balance sheet of the U.S. reserves to ensure lots of liquidity. And then out came a tweet or a press release or something saying that the U.S. is going to impose visa bans on Chinese Communist Party officials linked to the Xinjiang abuses. Pardon my Chinese, I don't know if I pronounced that right or not, but anyways, doesn't matter. The point is that the market sold off super sharp. We had this Powell talk, things were going. Then we get this next news and off it comes. This is just an absolutely crazy market to try to be able to trade effectively. So, you really have to you have to be on top of your stops. And as these things, if they break these kind of channels, you have to be ready to bail at a moment's notice. What we see here is, it's a really. We had these 2 days up. First we had these 2 days crash. Then we had the big reversal day, popped. An inside day on yesterday. And now today, selling off here. Just 1 second. So anyways, these two big pops. The inside day here where it got to resistance, failed, double top there, pulled back, now selling off sharply. We are down over 1% on the SPY. Now on the NDX, we're also down 1%. This is below the support level of 7,700 here. This is in a downtrending channel now, the SPY, or not the SPY, the NDX. It could find support down in here, but this really is a very toppy looking market, double topped. There's a lot of headwinds out there for this market to try and go higher. The Dow Jones is down 0.8%. Big swings in that market today. Had the 2 days up, inside day, failed at resistance, rolled over, now coming back down. Let's see if it can hold support, double top. The trannies, they're down 1.3%. Now trannies, this gets down to 90 below 9,700. The whole market, I think, will go in the same direction as the trannies. If this breaks below 9,700. Big distribution base in this area. It is at the bottom. Let's see what happens. Our main ETFs, financials down 3.67%. Did hold a bit of support here at 70. The same thing, double topped. Yeah, I mean, this is maybe coiling in here. So we don't know. We'll see what direction it gives us. SMH down 2.1%. It is in this downtrending channel here now. Coming into the apex of a coil here as well. LABU down 4%. This is a bear chart. I keep saying it's a bear chart because it keeps looking like one. I know there was some talk about trying to go long LABU here when it touched the bottom of the channel and started to pop. And I said, why bother try to scalp a trade in a bear trade when you can find stocks that are going up, not going down? So, and sure enough, here we're rolling over. This is going to trade down to this 24 level, another $6 lower, in my opinion. Down 4% today, close to 3 3/4. IWM pulling down to support here at 145. I mean, this could break down. If it does, 135, 130 are targets. If the big markets break, this will break as well. Oil, is off a bit today. The price of oil was down a couple bucks. And the gold stock's spiking in here, up 5.5%. The seniors. But it is at the downtrending channel line. Now let's see what gold is doing today. Gold, it's down $1.35, so not much change on that. Silver up 20 cents at 17.74. But the senior miners moving against, not moving against the price of oil, but gold. Gold is flat, but oil, the miners are up 5.36%. So maybe trying to front run the price of gold. Don't know. FANG stocks, Apple down 88 cents. Amazon down $14.15. This is a breakdown. 1, 2, 3. This is in a downtrending channel now. Look for Amazon to trade down into here. 16.75 and then 1600. Facebook down 52 cents today. This is also breaking down. I think this rolls over and goes lower. It is in a downtrending channel. Google down 8.85. This is broke down, bounced up to resistance, a lot of resistance, and now has failed and rolling back over. I'd say we're in a downtrending channel for Google now as well. The direction's changed. Netflix down $1.14. This is a bear flag this is forming here. It may get to this top line here. If it does, then we would look for it to roll over. This is a bear flag for it. It's in a downtrending channel. It's not looking good, Netflix. Microsoft down 38 cents. It's just basing in here, consolidating. Intel down 50 cents. This is in a downtrending channel now. Looks to me like it wants to trade lower. Nvidia down $6.10. This is not a good chart for Nvidia. You had this big spike, island reversal, where it has a big spike up to grave headstone, tombstone candle. Big spike up, closes at the bottom of the range. Island reversal, comes off. That's a bearish, very bearish. And as such, we are in this coil, but and it is coiling, but I think that the move for Nvidia is to the downside now after that candle. Intuitive Surgical down close to $14. I mean, these biotechs are just getting hammered. Indicators. We were up, funny enough, yesterday we did get up to 51, and then we gapped down. The stock's above the 40-day moving average now, 36.92. It did trade as low as 34%. Right now it's 37% of stocks are above their 40-day moving average. And our McClellan oscillator at negative 113. So we are slightly oversold in this area, but the trend now is down. TVIX at 19.5. Slightly oversold. We did get a funny tick. I mean, look at this tick. Got up to 1,500 on the plus side, and then sold off and went down to 500 on the downside. But on a oversold basis, on a very short term, it's not that oversold. We're still in a range that's reasonable. But the bias now is to the downside. The pot stocks, funny. CGC's up 46 cents today. But it's in this big downtrending channel. We'll stay short that. as such, the stocks that we had on the watch list from last night, no follow through. AKCA down 70 cents, Avaya down 70 cents, Cool down 22 cents, LVGO down $1.25, NTRA disappointing down $2, PENX down 7 cents, Signet Jewelry's down $1.98. Ones that we were watching, there was some upgrades. Net got upgraded today. Big reversal bar for it, golfing reversal bar. We'll see. I'll watch this net maybe over this level here. 17.5. ASUR, it is up $1.50 today, but most of that action was in the pre-market. Just traded sideways all day. Hawaiian Holdings, same thing. It's up $1.65, but again, all that action was in the pre-market. Workhorse ended up 18 cents up. It got into this, it did pop first thing this morning, but then it got into this downtrending channel. And we know what happens when that occurs. It just sells off. And then when it broke this wedge to the downside, that was a pretty good short opportunity. I mean, it's only 30 or 40 cents, but still, you get into this downtrend like that, and it resolves to the downside every time. Let's see, what else did we trade today? This HOV, we looked at this one. It was in here breaking out over the 2036, and it did trade to 22.39, so a $2 move, but a very thin trader, low volume, so I didn't do anything with it. But I know some of the guys, some of the people in the room were trading it. Nice trade on that one. What else was of interest today? This OWIM also got into a nice trend this morning and stayed in it until the news came out and it broke in here. Again, 40 or 50 cent move, not a big move. It just, stocks are moving 30, 40 cents. That's about it seems. And very low volume.